Most of the time.
You are surrounded by the opponent from both sides, from left and also from right. Now, in this condition, if you hold the ball for a long time, then opponents can easily snatch the ball from you. But if you know which things in this situation you should focus, then you can handle this situation easily, like I did there. And alongside, we will learn today that how should you create space? When you don't have space, small control movements are the key in this situation. But if you don't know how to move your joystick, then it will be very hard for you to make this kind of movement. But in this video, I will teach you each and every secret about this, so it will be very hard for your opponent to anticipate your next move. The opponent was not expecting this pass, but I made this pass. But you need to know which control you should use to do that. When you should use your joystick alongside your passing button. Today I will teach you everything about manual one-touch passing, with which control combinations you can do this easily. In the last match I have told you that how can a perfect playing style player bring you results, but against this opponent we will rely more on skills and ball movement. I was so impatient to reach Division 1 as soon as possible. That's why I forgot to observe his squad, but he was using for 1-3 formation. He is using an orchestrator in his midfield. At the start of the match, try to find the defending style of your opponent, so you can be aware that what you should not do in the match. For example, from this pass I have found that my opponent is Anticipator and pass blocker. Anticipator means he is anticipating my next pass or predicting my next pass, and then he tried to block it. Now watch it in slow motion. I gave the pass, and now he is moving slowly between me and my teammate, and he successfully got the ball. This is called pass blocker or Anticipator. Now we know what kind of defending style the opponent is using. Now for next time, we should be aware about our passing. Guys, few mistakes are acceptable in the match, but if you are doing those mistakes continuously, then you will lose the match. Now, we found that the opponent is using Anchorman also. It means that the opponent is using Anchorman and Orchestrator pair, that I recommend everybody to use this pair in your midfield.
Pese a su estatura, un central realmente atípico. Sin duda, le debemos que los centrales volvieran a estar de moda después de conquistar ese famosísimo... ¡El remate! ¡El partido!
Now put your full focus on this. You can see the ball is in the middle of everyone. There are high chances that anybody can get the ball, but never ever try to grab the ball if 2 or more defenders are around you. If you will try to grab the ball, then you need time to control it. And this process can give enough time to your opponent to come close to you and snatch the ball, and you can do anything. So in this situation, the best and safest option is give one touch pass to your other teammate. Don't try to grab or hold the ball, just give one touch pass. Now, what if your player doesn't have one touch pass skill? Don't worry, I will teach you a trick. With that, you can give one touch pass in an emergency situation. To perform this trick, there should be one condition, that nobody should be holding or controlling the ball. The ball should be free, like in this clip it is. Now, forget about your dash button. You should not use the dash button. Your full focus should be on your joystick and pass button. Stretch your joystick where you want to pass, like I did there. Now fast swipe or instantly press and release your pass button. Look at my passing speed. Your passing gesture should be very fast if you use touch and flick. If you are using classic, then give an instant press on your pass button. We only need to send the ball away with a simple touch. We cannot take so much time between those players.
To hold that ball.
Watch there, if I would have been late for 1 second, then opponent could have easily snatched the ball. That's why I recommend you to use this trick when you are surrounded by so many defenders. Now I am going to tell you your biggest mistake while you defend. The first mistake is that you immediately went closer to the opponent. I have already explained everything in this video that why you should never go closer to your opponent while defending. Step number 1, never go closer to your opponent, just maintain the gap. Step number 2, follow his movement and predict where he can go. To do this thing, you need to focus on your joystick and press button. Hold the press button and move your joystick according to his movement. But remember, don't go so close to him. Now, let's learn this in slow motion. My full focus on his movement, and I am following him. I am leaving, turning or moving my joystick according to his movement. He didn't get the space to dribble past me, and with this process. And remember, I didn't go closer to him, but still he came closer to me. You need to stop him from going forward instead of going closer to him. If you have not understood anything, then let me explain this again. He is going in this direction, but I am maintaining a gap because I know that he can change his direction immediately. Now watch, he has changed his direction suddenly. If I had gone too close to him, then he would have beat me easily. But you should also need to remember one more thing. When you are chasing your opponent, try to leave your press button. Use your joystick only to match up with your opponent. I am turning my joystick and leaving, and then again turning, then again leaving. I was doing this because I want to match the opponent's movement. But I still failed to chase the opponent, not because of my joystick, but because I was also holding my pressure button. When you try to do a match-up with your opponent and also pressing your pressure button alongside, then it reduces your speed. That's why I recommend you to never continuously hold your pressure button. I will recommend you, instead of holding the pressure button, try to continuously tap on your left side or on your pressure button. I promise you that you will thank me later for this trick. I am telling you again, don't hold your pressure button continuously. Try to continuously tap on your pressure button or on the right side of screen. When you continuously tap on your left side, then it doesn't reduce your player's speed, plus it helps your player to be ready to intercept, pass, or tackle the opponent. I did this interception because of that tapping trick. Just follow your opponent with your joystick and also continuously tap on your pressure button or right side of your screen.
Buena anticipación. Prueba el disparo. La han recuperado en breve. Intenta colar. Pocas cosas de las que hablar, pero por ahora solo hemos podido...
Sometimes game mechanics doesn't work properly, and that's why you have to concede a goal. Same thing happened with me in this clip. You can clearly see that I got the ball and I tried to move away. Everything is in control, my joystick and my pressure button. I thought I got the ball, but see what he has done there. He left the opponent totally free and moved away without ball. I was totally shocked that I got the ball, but where is the ball? And until then, the opponent has already scored the goal. Now, many of you make this common mistake every time, that you still push your player to run or go forward, despite the fact that there are so many defenders already standing. Don't ever do that again. Don't push your players if you don't have space. Just simply change your direction and try to attack from the other side, like I did there. Now watch, the opponent is following me. He is observing my movement and predicts where I can pass the ball. In this situation, we need to make him fool-like. We need to pretend that we are falling in this trap, so we will slowly move in this direction where he is expecting us to go or pass the ball. But suddenly we will give an unexpected diagonal pass to other teammate. Now he knows that I can give a diagonal pass to these two teammates. That's why he is moving himself slowly in diagonal direction. Now we know what he is expecting from us, so we will do the opposite thing from his expectations and will give a straight pass. That's why I always ask you to watch your opponent. What is he doing? Read his next move, but don't let him predict your next move. Now watch this goal carefully. This is another example for attacking. Watch, what is my opponent doing? The opponent is going in that direction, so I will not pass this side. Now again, watch, what is the opponent doing? From which side he is coming? He is coming from this direction, so I will pass in another direction. Same with this one also. Now I have seen my opponent running in this direction, so I will pass the ball backwards to make him confused. The opponent is expecting me to pass these players, but we need to pass the ball to someone else who he cannot expect. Your full focus should be on what your opponent is doing. I can't pass in this direction because there is already an opponent standing. The opponent is expecting me to pass in this direction, but we need to pass the ball where he cannot expect. Now watch this magnificent pass that the opponent didn't understand. When you move or run your player here and there's so much, then it becomes easier for your opponent to predict your next move. But if you are standing silent and focusing only to move the ball, then the opponent will not have any clue that what you are going to do next. So that's it guys for today. I have explained today so many new and unique things. I hope you will use these tips and it will make your gameplay strong. So after winning this match, we have come very closer to Division 1. And remember, we are only using the F2P squad with no legends. And please don't forget to press hype or like button if you like this video.